In class, we discussed in Chapter 2 indecency and obscene material in the media. And obscene material is the material that contains potentially offensive descriptions of sexual conduct. And it is not protected by the First Amendment, but indecency is protected by the First Amendment, and it involves sexual matters that are not considered as graphic or offensive as obscene materials. An example of obscene material will go back to the Miller versus California case in 1973 when there was a man, he was mailing out materials that had like sexual materials in it that wasn't suitable for it to be mass mailed like that, because children check the mail too, and so people may accidentally have their kid go check the mail and then they go see this. So that case happened, and the information about that case was tested on the three-prong test, which it determines whether or not the standards are obscene or if it falls under like indecency. But the three steps of that test is the average person applying for contemporary community standards would find that the work taken as a whole appeals to the prurient interests or undesirable interest of a person. The second step is whether the work depicts or describes in a potentially offensive way sexual conduct specifically defined by the state law. And the last one is the last step, of course, whether the work taken as a whole lacks serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. If it has no meaning, then there's no reason for it to be out there like that. So if he was, say, for instance, like in class we discussed Ice-T's lyrics to one of his songs, it was more so indecency than obscene because he was talking that wasn't very what he was rapping wasn't very tasteful to some people, but it was just artistic expression. It was used in an artistic way, which falls in the third rule of the three-prong test. So he was okay to say that. But they have a regulation over people being able to hear it. They have a regulation over people being able to listen to certain songs. So they let you know before you listen to the song that there is some offensive material in it that you may want to watch out for, or you may want to turn this off because you may be offended or you may not like it. And that's the difference between obscene material and indecency material. Thank you.